Well, welcome my dear learners. So welcome to Lawcet Adda. This is Bhanu Prakash back with another session, right? So basically in this particular session, so we will look at few important current affairs questions, right? From the previous year uh, current affairs, that is from the late 2021, right? So let us just dive into the first question here. Who has been awarded the Turtle Conservation Award? The right answer is Shailendra Singh, right? So Shailendra Singh is an Indian biologist, right? He has been awarded this particular award for bringing three critically endangered turtle conservation species back from the brink of extinction, right? So basically, this award is bestowed by the several global bodies, which are involved in turtle conservation, right? So basically, this particular award it was established in 2006, right? So basically, this particular award is also right. It is referred to as the Nobel Prize of Turtle Conservation, right? Let us move on to the next question. Which ministry has launched the बुजुर्गों की बात देश के साथ program? అంటే బుజుర్గోं की बात देश के साथ అనే ప్రోగ్రామ్ ఏ మినిస్ట్రీ లాంచ్ చేసింది? The right answer is Ministry of Culture, right? So basically Ministry of Culture, the present Minister of Culture, Kishan Reddy has launched this particular program, right, with along with Union Minister of State for Culture, that is Arjun Ram Meghwal, at New Delhi, right? So basically this particular program it aims at enhancing the interaction between the youth and also the elder persons who are 95 years and also above, right? Next, who has chaired the 13th BRICS Summit? 13th BRICS Summit, who has been chaired? The right answer is Narendra Modi, right? So basically, BRICS అనేది ఒక acronym, right? So basically, this was coined to associate five major economies, right? What are they? So BRICS ante Brazil. So Brazil, Russia, India, China, and last South Africa was added. South Africa, right? So basically, BRICS అనేది ఒక abbreviation, basically which refers to the five emerging economies. As I said, Brazil, Russia, India, and China, and also South Africa. And also very important, BRICS, it is headquartered at Shanghai. Okay, remember this, Shanghai, right? So Prime Minister Narendra Modi, right, he chaired the 13th BRICS Summit virtually in 2021, right? And recently the 14th BRICS Summit, which was held recently in June, it was chaired by China, right? China. And basically this summit, it was participated by all the BRICS leaders, namely, as you all know, you have Xi Jinping, the president of China, right? And the president of Russia, Vladimir Putin, and the president of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, right? And the economist Jim O'Neill coined this term called as BRIC, okay, BRIC, right? And later on in 2010, South Africa was added, right? South Africa was added. Next question. So which date in September is celebrated as Himalayan Diwas? The right answer is September 9th, right? So basically, this Himalayan Diwas is organized by the National Mission for Clean Ganga, right? So basically, Himalayan Diwas is celebrated every year on 9th September in the state of Uttarakhand, right? Uttarakhand, in the state of Uttarakhand, right? ఈ పర్టికులర్ డేని ఉత్తరాఖండ్ లో సెలబ్రేట్ చేస్తారు ఎవ్రీ ఇయర్ ఆన్ సెప్టెంబర్ 9th, right? So basically it is celebrated with the aim to conserve Himalayan ecosystem and the region. So Himalayan regions, mountains, right? So ఆ రీజియన్ ని కన్జర్వ్ చేయడానికి, ఆ ఈకోసిస్టమ్ ని చూసుకోవడానికి, సో బేసిక్లీ దిస్ డే is celebrated, right? చలో నెక్స్ట్. Recently, who has become India's 70th Grandmaster in chess? The right answer is Raja Ritwik, right? So Raja Ritwik, he's from the state of Telangana. He has become India's 70th Grandmaster, right? at GM Chess Championship, which was held in Hungary, in Budapest, right? In Budapest, in Hungary, right? So basically, GM Grandmaster ante, it is the title which is awarded to chess players by the World Chess Organization, right? So basically, it is the highest title a chess player can attain, right? And Vishwanathan Anand, he became the first Indian Grandmaster in 1988. 1988. 1988. Right. Let us move on to the next question. Brig S.V. Saraswati, who received the National Florence Nightingale Award 2020, is associated with which profession? The right answer is nurse. So she's the Deputy General of Military Nursing Service. So her name is Brig S.V. Saraswati. Right, she has been presented with the Florence Nightingale Award 2020 in 2020. Right, you have to read the question carefully. Right, whether it is 2020 or 2021, please read it carefully, even in the examination. Right, so basically, this particular award is the highest national distinction which is given to nurses for selfless devotion and professionalism, right? And Shibani Das, right, she's a nursing officer in which is from Odisha, right? She has been selected for the this particular award in 2021, right? Remember that. And when it comes to Florence Nightingale, right, she is known as the lady with the lamp, right? She was a British nurse and also a social reformer, right? Let us move on to the next question. Doing Business Report was the flagship publication of which institution? The right answer is World Bank. Right. So basically, this report, it is a flagship publication which is released by the World Bank. Right. World Bank Group releases this particular ease of doing business report every year. Right. And it has been releasing the DB report since 2003. So basically, to measure the costs to firms of business regulations around 190 countries, right? So remember, ease of doing business report, which is released by World Bank. Next question. Where is the headquarters of World Tourism Organization, UNWTO, located? UNWTO ante United Nations World Tourism Organization. So ఈ particular organization headquarters ekkadundi, right? The right answer is Madrid. Madrid, right? So basically, this particular organization, it is an agency, right? Agency which is responsible for the promotion of responsible, sustainable, and also universally accessible tourism, and it is headquartered in at Madrid, which is located in Spain. Okay. And as you all know, if you with regard to this particular piece of information, so World Tourism Day is observed every year on 27th September, right? 27th September, 27th, right? So whenever you are reading any particular issue, right, or any particular about any particular agency, so make sure you're also, right, aware of the dates, right? For example, World Tourism Day is there, right? So basically, this day is, it marks the anniversary of the adoption of the statutes of organization in 1970, right? This established the UNWTO, right, in 1980, right? You have to remember that, right? Next, who has become the first F1 racing driver to win 100 Grand Prix? The right answer is Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton. He's a British champion. Lewis Hamilton. He has become the first F1 driver in the world to win 100 Grand Prix, right? By winning Russian Grand Prix recently, right? So basically, he had also broken the record of Michael Schumacher's, right, last year. So basically, this Formula One ante enti? Formula One is the highest class of international racing, right? So basically, this particular Formula One, which is F1, right? It consists of a series of races. It is called as Grand Prix, okay, which will take place worldwide. Okay, remember it. Next, Lucy mission, which was seen recently in the news, is associated with which space agency? Right? The right answer is NASA. Okay, what is this Lucy mission? So basically Lucy is a mission of NASA which is located in USA, right, America. So basically it is the mission, it is to study the Jupiter's Trojan asteroids. Okay, so basically this is a set to provide new insights into the solar system's formation, right? And basically it is named after Lucy, after an ancient fossil, that provided insights into the evolution of human species, right? So basically this particular mission, it will explore a number of asteroids, which fly by the asteroid belt, right? If you look at the picture here, so we can see Jupiter and Mars here. So this is called as asteroid belt. So basically asteroid ante, it is it is small rocks, celestial bodies, especially found between the orbits between the Mars and Jupiter. Okay, asteroid belt ante, basically it is a region of interplanetary space, okay, between Mars and Jupiter, where we can find these asteroids are found, right? So basically this machine, it will have a 12-year journey, right, to 8 different asteroids, right? So which will be one the main belt between Mars and Jupiter, and also 7 Trojan asteroids, right? So remember, Lucy mission is related to asteroids, and it is launched by NASA, right? Let us move on to the next question. Chalo. The abbreviation LORROS, LOROS, so which was seen recently in the news, is a system associated with which of the following fields? So whether this abbreviation is related to agriculture, surveillance, artificial intelligence, or finance, and the question, right? The right answer is surveillance. Okay. So basically, this particular abbreviation, it stands for long range reconnaissance and observation system. Observation system. Right? Basically, it is a sensor a system, basically to provide for long range daytime and nighttime surveillance. Okay, it is used by national security like Indian Army, basically to counter infiltration. Okay, so it is a kind of surveillance system. Okay, and basically this has been in the news recently, right? It revised technical requirement for the implementation of this particular technology, so by the border security force, and also Indo-Tibetan border police, right? So next question. So this particular question, you can say it is one of the important defense exercises, important questions, right? The defense exercise, that is Ajaya Warrior, is held between India and which country? The right answer is United Kingdom, UK, right? UK. That is a very important, one of the important defense exercises that you can remember, right? Next, Pragnanda, Praggnanandhaa, so who was seen, seen recently in the news, is associated with which game? The right answer is chess. Okay, so basically he's an Indian ace chess player, and is also one of the youngest grandmasters of the country, right? And also recently he won Julius Baer Challenges, which is a chess tournament, right? And also in 2016 he became the youngest international master in the history at the age of 10. And recently in 2022 in February, he became the third Indian player after Anand and Harikrishna to win a game against world champion Magnus Carlsen. Okay, he's associated with chess. Next question. The Archaeological Survey of India is an agency under which union ministry? ASI, that is Archaeological Survey of India, it will come under which of the following ministries? The right answer is C, that is Ministry of Culture. Okay, so basically this is an agency under the Ministry of Culture, Union Ministry of Culture, which is responsible, for the archaeological research and also conservation of the natural cultural monuments, right, of the history in our country. So basically it was founded in 1861. Let me write it. 1861, by Alexander. by Alexander Cunningham. By Alexander Cunningham, who was also the first Director General of ASI, right? So basically, this ASI, Archaeological Survey of India, it is located in, it is headquartered in New Delhi. Okay, New Delhi. Remember that. Chalo, next question. The final question of the day. Which new species recently identified in India has been named after Jackie Chan? This question is actually interesting. The right answer is gecko. Okay, gecko. So basically, scientists have named a newly identified gecko species, right? What are these gecko species? So basically, geckos, they are small, average sized lizards, right? They have their own characteristics apart from lizards, right? They are a type of lizards, but not what you actually see in home, like home lizards, mere intlo chose lizards laga kaadu, right? So basically, these newly identified gecko species, right? One of the species that comes under gecko, right? So the scientists have named this particular species after Jackie Chan. Okay, Jackie Chan, right? So basically, as you all know, Jackie Chan is an Hong Kong actor, is a filmmaker, and also a martial artist, right? So Jackie Chan, right? You might have seen many movies of him. He's also a stuntman, right? So basically, this particular lizard is one of the 12 new gecko species which is found in India, right? Found in India, especially which are endemic to the Western Ghats, right? Sure. Thank you for joining the session, guys. Let us see. I'll see you in the next session. Bye.